This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Monday, January the 6th. Starting out, cash movement. We're going to watch this a little bit closer this week. We did have a pretty big push of cash sales over the last 2 weeks across the interior market. This coming from year-end positioning mainly, but also we got to throw in we had a pretty good bump in futures leading up to New Year's, and so we saw a little bit of a increase in country movement. Favorable weather also led to higher deliveries. That's all changed now. The market's set back. We gained a little bit back overnight here, but we've seen a setback in futures. Farmers have generated some cash flow. Weather has started to turn a little bit more concerning. Colder weather across the interior market. We got heavy snows in the southern parts of the plains. So bottom line is country movement. It's not very conducive now. Typically, we do see a bit of a heavier movement in January because farmers, with the tax purposes, they can make sales, but I'm not so sure that's going to happen this year. Another thing we're watching this week, and this will be a factor, like I said, this week will be South American weather. Argentina, their rains push back. It's a good 10 days to 2 weeks before they see any additional precipitation. It's going to be almost 2 months that parts of Argentina went without rain. Brazil starting to show some stress now. Rio Grande do Sul has halted corn planting because the conditions are too dry. Other parts of Brazil suffering from excessive rains. Soybeans not maturing very fast in some parts of Brazil really starts bringing that safrinha crop question on how many acres we may get planted. In Brazil, we do have crop scouts telling us the corn crop looks perfect right now, but the first corn crop out of Brazil is only about a third of their production, and most of that stays at home. Their exports come from their safrinha crop. So anything there that's a little suspect, favorable for the U.S. And of course, a factor that will be in play all week. We have the WASDE report coming out this Friday. This will be a big one. Typically, it's the final changes to old crop production numbers. There's a lot of moving parts. We're going to see a ton of estimates ahead of that, and bottom line, nobody knows what's going to come out in it. Any surprise in the report likely come from the yield side if we see some adjustments there. Those are the three things I'm watching today.